Dusk.
Wish that I could stay in this moment forever, so I can hold you in my arms. I will carry you on my shoulders as long as I'm able. Scare the monsters under your bed, deep and abiding. Liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you.
Happy birthday! Good morning! You want to go see your birthday? Do you want to go see it? Let's go see it.
Balloons. I have balloons.
Look! Happy birthday!
I want to see a boy.
It's Bluey! Do you love it?
A bingo.
And bingo! That's right! Look at them all! This is your special outfit. You get to wear it.
What that?
Oh my goodness, that's a hat! Hat and a plate goes on your head like that.
What's a boy?
And these are your little figurines, your little toys. Oh my gracious.
A nose.
Yeah, look, and they can stand. Rings. They can go on your finger. Whoa.
Boy.
Do you love it?
That's it.
Yes, yeah. It's Bluey's family. Or do you want the maple one?
No. No.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yes, yeah. Okay.
Stuck.
Okay. Here we can put it on your Bluey plate. Oh, bless you.
Oh boy, that.
Dad. Ziggy.
You will
Ziggy.
grow up in the blink of an eye and move out and be on your own. But no matter what comes your way, I will stay right here beside you to catch you if you fall. And deep and abiding.
Hello, happy peoples. Hope you guys are doing great. We're taking a break from all the craziness that is this time of year in Alaska, and we're celebrating Olivia's birthday. She is 2 years old. Don't know how that happened. It's like the other day we brought her home, surprised you, the kids, everyone. Here we are. So that's what we're going to do today. Bring you guys with us on our guest. It'll be fun because I think she's old enough to be able to, like, I don't know, register what's happening, and she's starting to talk pretty well now. Neat. So, and some of you guys don't know, if you're new to the channel, like, we adopted Olivia. Like, we brought her home when she was 9 days old, and we had a 48-hour notice from a conversation to, like, here's your baby. And it's been a whirlwind. Maybe we take a little bit of time later today, after all the birthday festivities are done, and just kind of a bit of a look back on some of the things that surprised us about adoption, just looking back a couple years later. And I think they're all positive. They're just things we didn't really think about. So I thought we'd do that. And with that, let's go ahead and roll out birthday. Livy, you want to go jump? Yeah, sure.
Yay!
fields were mine. We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among the pines. So offshore, playful and free, without a care in the world. I was one rich little girl, daydreamer, kidnap me, take me back, all the way back to them days, running around in a gown and a crown, barefoot.
What is it? A barbecue.
What is it? I don't know. That's a
jellyfish.
It's a jellyfish.
What else is in there? You got a whale. Yeah.
She made it for you, Livy. That's so nice.
Aha! Festival. Festival. A toy. Did you?
Look at the brace that we're putting on your hand like this, see? Or two hands? Okay, yeah, sure.
I was never the one to write a song for just anyone else. I was always the one
stuck?
to find myself lost in the conversations of. Cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along and proved me wrong. I was so mistaken. Cause
fruit snack.
Louis fruit snack.
Together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make
It's
them
a tea
better.
set.
Yeah, you're making me want to try
A
forever.
little bit of cream,
I feel so free.
and then we mix it with
Oh,
the
my
spoon.
sweet baby.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Livy. Happy birthday to you. Can you blow?
No.
Yay! Happy birthday!
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, that's. I think she liked the birthday.
I think she loved it. She loves Bluey.
Cupcakes were amazing.
Thank you.
Just thought I'd let you know.
Thank you so much.
You did a good job.
I mean, I made my mom's frosting, which is always a hit. Can't believe she's 2, honestly.
When did this happen? Didn't we just adopt her? It seemed like about 8 minutes ago.
It was, like, it feels like maybe a year.
Does it?
Maybe a year. I don't know. It was honestly a complete blur for probably about 15 months.
Yep.
Coming out of the fog is kind of where we're at, I feel, now.
Her personality and like so much has changed in the last few months with her.
Oh my goodness. You look back at pictures or even just watching her previous birthday vlog. My sister was watching the other day because Ashley, huge fan, she was watching it and she's totally changed.
Yep.
Night and day.
Some of the things that are just surprising, some things that we didn't think about, caught us off guard, all this stuff looking back. Because, I mean, we only had a 48-hour notice from a discussion to, here's your baby. That still doesn't even make sense to me in my mind.
No.
Well,
we were just going.
Well, let's start with that. So the one thing that did surprise me is I did not realize that you could adopt so quickly.
I don't think that's normal.
It was 3 months from here's
Yeah.
your child to start the process. We had home study. We had to do some other things with the lawyer, but it was pretty shocking.
It was,
fast.
and I don't think that that's generally the case. I think a lot of times it can take years to
Yeah.
get things finalized and stuff, depending on the child's situation.
Right.
We were very fortunate in that it was a very turnkey God thing.
Right.
With how it all kind of worked
I
out.
don't know if it just hits different, maybe because she's the baby, but when she looks up with her little face and says, Dad, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm working on something. Do you want help? Yeah, sure. She didn't say yes. She didn't say no. Yeah, sure.
That's her favorite word. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. And I realized where she got it. It's Garrett.
Yeah.
Garrett says, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
She was saying, like, Mom, what are you doing? They overthink these things too, but like when I hear her little baby voice say dad or say mom, I mean, she might not have been. Like, I might not have been her dad. You might not have been her mom. Like, to think of what would have transpired, all these unknowns.
The variables.
You know, if she had gone to the state, would they have found a better family? Or appreciate you guys so much, because we were asking you guys questions, and like we got comments down below, and some of you guys had wonderful stories of your adoption.
Gave us advice on how different ways we should handle different things, especially coming into the future of things, which we've been super grateful for. Never walked this path.
Yeah, this is all new.
All new.
Just kind of reflecting back, and talking to like Ryland's mom was adopted, and she was actually a great resource because hers was, and I didn't even think about this, but hers is the flip where her parents were like, talked about her because she was adopted like she was extra special than everyone else. So she walked around her chest probably like, well, I was adopted, There's that balance there, right?
There's a balance there, yeah.
But all the kids are special. They're all, a blessing and miracles from God. That's how I look at it. Okay. Something that I did not think about, but like Livy's family, like her biological family, in a way, almost feels like extended family for us. I don't know if you feel that way, but I get that at least a little bit.
It kind of transitioned a little bit as opposed to friends to more of a deeper connection, a little bit more involved, things like that. Because we want that. We want her to have that connection.
That was actually from you guys too, getting advice from, just wanting to know like where you came from.
Where you came from, yeah. I think that's going to be important for her. Being able to reach out to some of those family members, learn backstories, hear about childhoods. Things like that I think will be invaluable.
We were also, this is another thing that, we were kind of, again, 48-hour notice, you're kind of bracing for worst case scenarios. Like we didn't know if there was any kind of medical conditions or any struggles.
Right.
And I think we're good, right? I think she might have some ADHD, maybe.
Yeah, like and the doctor did say that is definitely a high potential. There's multiple people in my family that have ADHD. There's multiple people in your it's kind of like
join the club. Yeah.
She is very, she goes.
Yeah.
And she does not stop until her head hits the pillow. She's not destructive. She's curious. She loves to learn. She loves to be discovering new things. These toys that she just got for her birthday, oh my gosh. She is stoked. And she's just figuring it all out. She played with them until she fell down, until it was time for bed. High energy. It will be interesting with school, and I will be a little bit older when that all matriculates, but we'll see how that plays out.
For me, it's fascinating watching the bonding because she is not your biological daughter, but you are her mom. You are her favorite person. She is completely bonded with you on that. And I'm her dad, and the same. Standing love, and because I don't know, I didn't know, did you have to, have a child or, I don't know how that part works from the mom perspective.
And that's what's interesting. No different.
Right.
This is exactly the same.
Right.
A child came into your life. You didn't have me going through all my struggles of pregnancy. You weren't there when the delivery happened. But it was okay, a baby came into our lives, and that's how it's been with all of our kids for you. With me, it was a very, very different situation because I didn't carry that baby. I didn't feel that baby. I didn't birth that baby. So it was a different transition.
Right.
And I talked to other adoptive parents that are in my local area. And I had one person reach out and say, how has the bonding been? Because you actually, it's almost like you cultivate that a little bit because you have to break down barriers of being attached. In the beginning, it was do I get attached to this baby? Do I get attached and then something not work out, something
Well, there
change?
was that, because there was things that could have not gone
the
right.
way it was. So it's almost like an apprehensiveness, which was a little hard for me in the beginning because I'm the sole caregiver. You know, I'm getting up with her in the middle of the night, feeding her, changing her, like everything that I would do with my kids. So it was just a very interesting thing, is that a bond is it's not that you have to work at it, but it's like a different bond.
Right. I couldn't imagine, a lot of you guys do foster stuff.
Yeah.
My hat is off to you, because that would be so hard.
Yeah.
Because
some do it for years. Like they'll have a kiddo for a couple years and then they will transition out or anything like that. Oh.
I could not imagine.
But you know what? They gave them a special home for that 2 years of life.
That's true.
And the goal for foster is always to reunite with the parents. So, yeah.
You mentioned like other families that adopt. That's actually something I never thought about, is being, you know, as soon as you know someone that is adopted, it's almost like you have that common bond of, it's like, like
An
there's
instant camaraderie.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what is your story? What does that look like for you?
Yeah, and it's cool. It's really cool. I didn't know there's so much adoption out there. There's a lot.
A lot. Talked when we first talked about the whole
Just
situation.
you guys has been amazing. Your
Amazing.
stories. Like I'm literally getting goosebumps right now.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
super, super cool. And just hearing all of the awesome stories, all the positive impacts, advice from people who's walked that road of do's and don'ts and things to maybe save and things to talk about and all kinds of stuff. So it's been invaluable.
Yeah, that has been awesome. So the only other thing I can think of that maybe surprises us a little bit is Livy is much bigger than our other kids. Like she's
Twice the size, at least.
our kids were wearing out their clothes. Our kids were like in the 5th percentile,
Yeah.
and Livy's like in the 95th plus.
Yeah, she's going to be very tall. I mean, her feet, they rival Garrett's at this point.
Yep.
Yeah, she's gonna be the youngest, but she's gonna be probably. We'll see if Garrett can hold her off. The other girls don't stand a chance. Audrey is very short.
That's true. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's gonna totally tower
Oh,
over
she
Audrey
is.
and you.
And me.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great. I'm gonna have
It's gonna
someone
be
to
great.
reach the top shelves for me. I'm stoked.
I just didn't really know, and you just pull the trigger on stuff when you feel that God wants to do something. You just do it, and then you kind of figure things out. Right? Was the bonding with the siblings. Evelyn has never been interested in babies
Yeah.
at all. She's a dog person, and then of course Audrey is more into the babies, you know, and not as much into the dogs. And then Garrett was like, you know, why can't we adopt a brother so I can like have someone to wrestle with, you know?
An 8-year-old brother.
All 3 of her siblings just completely just adore her, and she adores them. And then Evelyn, the one that I was the most concerned about, she is actually the closest to.
Yeah.
It
She
is.
put on her Christmas list favorite fun thing to do, and it was playing with Livy. Oh,
Don't make me emotional.
special.
It's just neat though when you know, we didn't ask to walk down this trail. Things happened and it felt right, and it felt like we were supposed to adopt her. And it is shocking how one tiny little life can change so much. And she has. And
Yep.
she's special, she's amazing, and she's 2 years old.
We love you, Livy.
Enjoyed coming along with her birthday. And just some of our insights, I guess, just looking back over the last couple of years, because I can't believe it's been 2 years. And here we are.
Here we are. It's flying by.
And again, thank you guys so much for being with us.
The
and
support.
accepting her and the things that with our family, and you guys are amazing.
And I'm thinking out loud,
Bye.
we won't need nothing else for the rest of our time. And I know it so well, I will always be by your side. 'Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free. Oh, my sweet baby.